Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of Mansfield Park, a novel written by Jane Austen. In this novel, we find a young girl named Fanny Price comes to live with her wealthy uncle and aunt, Sir Thomas and Lady Bertram. And why she comes here is because her family is very poor since her mother married a sailor who was beneath their standard, and now Fanny's father is disabled and drinks heavily. Here in Mansfield Park, Fanny is abused by her other aunt, Mrs. Norris, who actually runs all the things at Mansfield Park, which belongs to the Bertrams. The Bertrams have four children, two daughters, Maria and Julia, who are rather cruel girls, and the only intention in life is to marry a very rich person and live a fashionable life. The elder son Tom is a drunkard, and Fanny finds friendship only in the younger son Edmund, who is planning to be a clergyman. Fanny grows up as a shy girl because most of the time she is found to do chores for all the people in the Bertram family. So Thomas leaves Mansfield Park for Antigua because he has some plantations there. And in his absence, Henry and Mary Crawford, the brother and sister of the local minister's wife, arrive to Mansfield. And Henry and Mary are very attractive and cheerful person, and soon they become important persons in the Mansfield circle. Henry is found to be flirting with Maria, but Maria is already engaged to a boring but a very rich person, Rushworth. At the same time, he also flirts with Julia whenever he wants to have some nice time. At first, Mary is interested in Tom because he is the elder son and also the heir of Mansfield Park, but soon she realizes that he is boring and also not interested in her. So she finds herself attracted to Edmund. But the idea of marrying a clergyman does not appeal to her, and therefore she is cruel to him on this account. In the meantime, Fanny also understands that she has fallen in love with Edmund, although she does not want to admit this to herself. At this time, Tom's friend Yates comes there and he proposes that since their father is not there, they should put on a play. His idea is received by all except for Edmund and Fanny, who are horrified at the idea of acting. Maria and Henry, as well as Mary and Edmund, get to play some racy scenes with one another. When one of the women cannot make her rehearsal, Fanny is pressed to take the role. She is almost forced to give in when Sir Thomas suddenly arrives from Antigua. Seeing that in his absence they have staged a play, he stops the play and he is also unhappy about it. At the same time, since Henry has not declared his love, Maria is married to Rushworth. So she and Julia leave Mansfield Park for London, and the relationship between the Crawfords and the Bertrams intensified. Edmund finds himself attracted towards Mary and he almost tries to propose to her several times, but her cruel nature that he is going to become a clergyman stops him at the last minute. And this he tells to Fanny because from childhood both Fanny and Edmund have the habit of sharing their feelings. And he is really upset that Mary does not like him to become a clergyman, whereas his intention is only that. Hearing this, Fanny is upset, but she cannot do anything except hide her own love for him. In the meantime, Henry decides to woo Fanny. He is surprised to find himself sincerely in love with her. And Fanny, who has become an indispensable person as a companion to her aunt and uncle, and on the occasion of her brother William's visit, they give a ball in her honor. Some time after the ball, Henry actually helps William to get a promotion in the Navy. And using this, he proposes to Fanny, who actually is mortified and refuses. But Henry continues to pursue her. Her uncle is disappointed that she has refused such a wealthy man, and as an indirect result, she is sent back to her parents to live in their filthy house. Meanwhile, Edmund has been ordained and continues to debate over his relationship with Mary to Fanny's dismay. Henry comes to see Fanny at her parents and again he proposes to her. He then leaves to take care of business on his estate. Fanny continues to receive letters from Mary encouraging her to accept Henry's proposal. But after that, many events happen in a succession. Tom Bertram falls dangerously ill as a result of his drinking and nearly dies. Henry, who says that he has some business, has actually not gone to his estate to see his friends, but he has run away with the married Maria. And Julia, who is upset over her action, elopes with Yates, who is Tom's friend. Now Fanny is recalled to Mansfield, and this time when she comes, she brings her younger sister Susan with her. And Edmund has finally seen what actual character Mary is, because Mary admits to Edmund that she wants to see Tom die so that Edmund could be the heir of Mansfield Park. And at the same time, she has also taken Henry and Maria's elope as a forgivable action. And he is heartbroken because he did not expect this from Mary. And Fanny consoles him, and Mary and Henry also are found to split because they could not get along with each other. And so Mary goes to the continent to live with the evil Mrs. Norris. Here, Julia and Yates are reconciled to the family, and Edmund finally comes to his senses and understands Fanny's real love for him, and he marries Fanny. And Susan takes her place with the Bertrams. And we find Edmund, Fanny, and the rest of those at Mansfield Park live happily, while Henry, Mary, and Maria are cast out. And this is the short summary of this novel. It's a very beautiful novel written by Jane Austen. If you have anything to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe. Thank you.